Hi guys, welcome to the Recovery channel. My name is Toski. So in today's video, I just want to send a condolence message to the family of Brigadier General Uba, the Brigadier General in the Nigerian Army that was being unalived by the so-called Islamic terrorists. And I pray God Almighty should give the family the strength and the courage to go through these trying and difficult times, because it's only God that can console them. Brigadier General Uba was not just a brigadier general, he was somebody's husband, he was somebody's father, somebody's uncle, somebody's son, and he just lost his life like that. It's very difficult, and it's very difficult to accept. And this is one death too many. Over the years, millions, thousands of Nigerians have been killed by either Boko Haram or any terrorist group that they call themselves in the north, this swap or whatever they call themselves. So many Nigerians have lost their lives, and the government seems to do nothing about it. The last administration, Buhari government, they even had to integrate these terrorists into the Nigerian army. That's why you are seeing all these issues happening. Some people are even saying the death of Musa Uba, the Brigadier General, was an intel from the army. They disclosed his location to this terrorist. That is unverified. Allegedly, that is unverified, but that is the news going around the media now. And it's a very sad situation that a government of a state can make a decision, that kind of decision, to integrate terrorists into their army. And come to think of it, how many of these terrorists are there compared to the number of the strength of our military? How many are there compared to the strength of our military? Why can't we just go in there and wipe these guys out? Why is it so difficult for the government to make this decision, to wipe out these terrorists? Some weeks ago, Donald Trump sent a message to the Nigerian government, and some people are already playing politics over it. Some people are saying they are coming to steal our resources. What resources? What resources? What resources do we have that the American government, is so eager to get, that they are not getting already? What resources? People are being killed, and another foreign nation is coming out to make a statement about it, and you are saying they want to come and get your resources. Some political, what should I even call them? Politicians and their loyalists. These are the people that are coming out with these agendas. And it's not going to work. And so much, thank God, Nigerians, we are starting to say things the way it is. Christians are being persecuted in the north, and the government is giving a blind eye to it. The government seems not to care. And this has not just happened, it didn't start in this administration. This is a reoccurring issue that has been happening for decades. So I would really pray that the American government can come in. I really pray, because so far with the way it is now, it doesn't look like Nigerian army can defeat Boko Haram and ISWAP. It doesn't look like. Now there's another video making rounds on the social media where the terrorists are also attacking military base in the north. So it doesn't look like these guys are going to, be defeated anytime soon by our military. It looks like we are being overpowered. Because if we are not being overpowered by these terrorists, why is this issue keep persisting? Why are the military officers being killed like 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 it's nothing, and people will just move on? Army barracks are being ransacked, are being burnt down, and people are moving on. The military are denying all these atrocities. They are denying it. So I really hope the American government can step in. Whatever approach they are going to use, whether it is kinetic, non-kinetic approach, whatever approach they are going to use to put an end to terrorism in the north, in Nigeria, will be highly welcome. And anybody that says anything against it, anybody that opposes this fact, they are either the beneficiaries or those that are supporting this evil agenda by the terrorists, by Islamic terrorists. And if the government feels they cannot do their job, they should voice out. They should request for foreign support. But instead of doing that, they are coming out to defend the fact that there's no genocide in Nigeria. There is genocide in Nigeria. People are dying. Today is General Uba. Today is General Uba, right? Tomorrow will be another person, another general. How long will our personnel, how long will our military personnel be executed by these terrorists? How long is it going to continue? The death of General Musa Uba is just one out of so many. If a whole brigadier general can be rubbished in this way, how about the ratings? How about the ratings? How about the army ratings? So the army has to sit up. The Nigerian government has to sit up. And I'm praying that the American government can come in. I pray they should come in. They should come in and address this issue. They should come in and fight for us. Because people are really dying. People are really dying in Nigeria. And it has to stop. We can't just move around as if nothing is happening. People are dying. People are really dying. Our armies, our military, we have what it takes to destroy these insurgents. Whether it is bandits, whether it is terrorists, we have what it takes. We have the ammunition. We have the strength, the military strength to go into Borno, go into Zamfara, go into Niger State, whichever state, Sokoto State, whichever state that we have these terrorists, we can go in there and destroy them. Our army is more than capable. But obviously, there's no political will. There's no political will by the government to end this terrorism for good. Because there's somebody out there that is benefiting from it. That is just what it means. There's somebody out there benefiting from it. So they don't want it to stop. Come to think of it, where are these terrorists? Where are they getting their guns from? Where are they getting these war guns from? Where are they getting the ammunition from? Where are they getting these rocket launchers from? People are supplying them. The bullets, where are they getting it from? They don't. These people never run out of bullets. Nigerian army can run out of bullets, but the terrorists never runs out of bullets. Why is it like that? We need to ask ourselves these questions. Who are the sponsors of these terrorists? Why can't the government bring out the list of sponsors of those that are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria? Why can't they bring out the list? They know these people. Why are they keeping quiet? Everything cannot be politics in Nigeria. Everything cannot be politics. The news going around in the Nigerian social media space right now is kind of depressing. It's one killing after the other, one death after the other. When are we going to start having a peaceful Nigeria? When are we going to start having a peaceful Nigeria? It's very sad. It's a very sad situation, and our leaders have to stand up. Our leaders have to stand up and take responsibilities of all what is happening in this country. They need to stop playing politics in the lives of poor citizens. They need to stop playing politics. Everything is not about politics. They need to stop playing politics over insecurity. When Donald Trump came out to make this statement against Nigeria, he called us a shameful country. Now shameful country. That was the statement he made, and I don't know how our leaders saw that particular statement. Now a shameful country. So now Nigeria is a shameful country in the international community. A shameful country. But that one will not even concern our politicians, of course. What they're after is politics and how to win next election. That is not just what they are after. They don't care if the country is falling apart. They don't care. They don't care. So my condolence to the family of Brigadier General Musa Uba and other military personnel that have lost their life in Borno and other northern states while fighting these insurgents. I pray may God Almighty give their families the strength to bear this loss because it's not easy. My name is Tusky and this is the Recovery Channel. See you in my next video. Bye.